What is up, my dudes? I hope you're all having an amazing day, because I'm about to ruin it with this video, which is about the drop rates of the Vesper 77 and the recon effects in Warframe 1999 bounties, and why I personally don't necessarily enjoy these drop rates. I'm not an enjoyer of them at all. First off, I'm sure some of you just clicked on this video to hear what the actual drop rates of these items are, so I'll go ahead and drop that information right now before getting into all my yapping for you guys, because I care about what you guys want. For the Vesper and Reconfix blueprint, there's a literal 1% chance drop rate for every single bounty that you complete, meaning it's estimated that it'll take you 100 runs to get each blueprint guaranteed, which is just absolutely fucking insane. That's like so much time investment. I don't even know how much time that is, but it's a lot. When it comes to the parts of these weapons, your odds aren't a whole lot better, but I think statistically they technically are if you play the game a certain way. You can get the receiver, barrel, and stock blueprints for these weapons from the Hell Scrub bounties, which is essentially survival with extra steps, or you can get it from the Legate bounties, which is capture missions with extra steps and ones that can go on forever with different rotations and all that good jazz. I'm putting the actual exact chances up on the screen right now, but the best chance you have for getting a part is from Rotation C of Hell Scrub, which takes 15 minutes to get to, by the way, and only gives you a 5.41% chance of getting the part, meaning you'd have to play for nearly 2.5 hours just to have a 50% chance to get the part. And the lowest chance to get an item is from Rotation A of the Legate Harvest at 0.32% chance, which is, absolutely terrible, and I'm not even going to do the math on how many tries that might take for a nearly guaranteed drop. However, the wiki says that you're expected to get the drop after 312 runs if you choose to go that path to getting your part. So I guess I didn't need to do the math myself at all, because it's already been done. Anyway, now that we've gotten these somewhat horrifying drop chances out of the way, I think it might be time to explain why I, personally, am not looking forward to grinding these parts. Also, before doing that, I think it's important to acknowledge that you can buy blueprints for all these parts for these weapons from Amir for 5,000 standing, and then you can actually buy the blueprint for the weapon itself for 15,000 standing from Amir as well. Alright, now it's time to explain my story. I've been streaming tons of 1999 recently, and I've been having an absolutely amazing time doing it. Particularly interacting with all my subs has been the best part. So shout out to all of you. If you haven't subbed yet, you should. If I had a face cam, I would have winked at it. But obviously I don't, so I thought it'd be funny or important to explain that I did indeed actually wink at my computer. Not while reading the script though, I literally winked at my computer just now while writing the script. Well, I guess when I upload the video, it'll be in the past and not current. So maybe I shouldn't have said right now. Regardless of everything I've just said, almost all of my streams have revolved around grinding for Site 09. And just to say it bluntly, I was getting extremely unlucky. The Site 09 parts have about a 10% chance drop rate in all 3 of the lower level bounties, with some slight variation, and I was getting absolutely screwed. It took me 5 streams, ranging from 7 hours to an hour and a half in length, of near constant grinding to get all of these Site 09 parts. It was absolutely ridiculous, and the odds were incredibly low of me continually missing out on the parts. Particularly the systems, which is where most of my streams took place, grinding for the systems. I promised that after I finished grinding for the Site 09 parts, that I'd start grinding for the weapons, assuming they had similar odds. Because why wouldn't they, right? Why wouldn't they have similar odds? However, before getting into the hardcore grind for the weapons, I just thought I'd go ahead and take a look at the drop chances. Take a gander. And well, I was very disheartened. I think I shed actual tears. Tears started falling from my eyes, guys, when I looked at the complete travesty of drop chances for all of the weapons and their parts. However, regardless of my fear of the RNG monster, I persisted and started my grind for the weapons. And well, I got extremely lucky. On stream, I completed 2 missions trying to get the weapons, and within those 2 missions, I actually got the receiver for the Vesper on Rotation C of Hell Scrub. Even with that supreme luck, I fear the beasts I must conquer. Too prideful to spend standing on them, too broke to just pay for them, too stupid to realize the terror I'll unleash on myself trying to grind for these weapons. Check into my streams, which I'll be doing hopefully every night, and tune into my hunt for the nearly impossible chance of getting these weapons. Also, I live on New York time, which is Eastern Standard, so anytime past 10 p.m., I might be streaming in that time zone. There is one last thing I want to talk about, though, in this video, and that's the people saying that they enjoy the low drop chances, and why they enjoy it, and I want to address those people really quickly. And yes, there are actually a decent amount of people who are happy with their really low drop chances. Lots of people really love the grind of Warframe, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy a little bit of grinding every now and then as well. A lot of Warframe players, especially the ones saying that they actually like these super low drop chances, are longtime players who've nearly accomplished everything in this game, and they honestly have a pretty good reason for wanting weapons to be hard to get, and that's giving them something to do. If you're an LR4 and have literally gotten every item in the game and leveled everything to max, there's now a limited number of options available of things for you to do and actually use all your hard-earned loot on, which is why something taking 100 hours of grinding to get might be appealing. Now I can absolutely see that. Another reason people might prefer lower drop chances is that it gives them a feeling of accomplishment, or even a feeling of superiority for having something that's hard to get. While this reason is a little bit more selfish, it honestly makes a lot of sense as well. Who doesn't want to feel good by accomplishing something that's hard to do and requires tons of persistence? However, unfortunately, the accomplishment does feel a lot less sweet when you can either just buy the weapons with platinum or standing. I personally would probably be a lot more okay with these drop rates if these weapons weren't just available to purchase with either plat or at the very least standing. It feels like they're way too easy to get compared to how hard it is to actually grind for them. In my opinion, the weapons either need to cost way more standing or just have a way higher drop chance, since it seems so weird to me they're so cheap but so impossibly hard to grind for. Well, that's pretty much all I got for this video, guys, and I do want to throw out there that I know these aren't the worst drop rates in the history of Warframe, but they are the worst drop rates in the history of things I remember actually caring about myself, which is why I went ahead and made this video, which I honestly had a fun time making. Lots of jokey jokes going on in this one, baby. I want to say thank you to everybody who actually made it this far in the video. Your support means a ton to me. I also want to give an absolutely massive shout out to my channel members, who are Jay and Sign Up King 5000. Thanks to both of you for going above and beyond when it comes to supporting this channel. At the end of this video, much like my last one, I'm going to go ahead and upload the stream highlight of me finally getting the last part of Side 09. I think it's pretty funny, and it was honestly a huge moment for me, and everyone who's been watching my streams recently. Which you should start watching, by the way, if you haven't. But thank you all for the support. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Stay blessed. I hope to see you all in the next video, and please enjoy the stream highlight I'll start playing now. Game's crystal. Yes! It worked! It worked! It was just the confidence. I just had to believe. Yes, bro. I'm so relieved. W, chat. W. Alright, let me craft it real quick. Oh my gosh. Can I craft from here? How do I craft? Arcane abilities, no. Do I have to go back to the orbiter, the craft? All you had to do was multiply. Yep, all we had to do was to multiply. You're right, you're right. Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Ace.